Hola, I'm Sunny from Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here with a pick-a-pile reading. I have not done a pick-a-pile reading in a long time. I might have to do it in 2 videos, so please bear with me. But I will definitely try to get it done in one. But I don't want to rush through it, so we might be going on to having video 1 and then video 2. So it just depends which pile you pick. 1 is this beautiful rock that says love. And pile 2 is this one. Love yourself more. So you can choose between pile 1 or pile 2. This reading is on who exactly fucked me over in my situation. Who exactly was it? I'm going to be giving some signs, zodiac signs. We're going to be giving some descriptions of people. And we're going to find out who actually fucked you over. So, pile 1, you're up. With this love rock. The first card I pulled for you is the 10 of Coins. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is why you were fucked over. Because of money. They fucked you over. They stole your money. They kept an inheritance. They did something illegal and took your money. And it was an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or that was one person that was involved in it. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They did not want you to triumph at all in your life. They caused lots of adversity in your life. Challenges. They were trying to break your inner strength and throw you off balance where you would not receive the clarity of this situation. I'm using earth signs and air signs now as signs of people who were involved, because I think that there was more than one person involved. We have the 2 of Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is initial accomplishment, possible partnership. So maybe you were going into a possible partnership or was going to be offered one, and a fire sign was jealous over it. So this fire sign either jumped on the bandwagon with the other people, or this fire sign created adversity in your life in ways of, I'm hearing lies, rumors, gossip. Anything and everything this fire sign could say, they said about you to make you look bad. We have the 9 of Wands, almost the 10 of Wands. They were creating burdens for you by lying and cheating and stealing and by keeping you down and out. This again is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're not quite till that 10, but you are climbing up that hill, carrying all 9 of those burdens. They wanted to create burdens for you so they could win, so they could cover up what they had done to you by stealing this money. I feel that they really knew that you were on to them. You knew what they were doing. Or maybe it's how these people make their money. Maybe they're involved in illegal dealings, such as like human trafficking, I'm hearing. Child sex rings, some, not all. Take what resonates. And this has been going on since you were a child. And you've been carrying all these burdens since your childhood, is what I'm hearing. Source. They knew that you were connected to Source and that you were seeing the truth of what was really going on here. And the only way they could get away with it, or they have gotten away with it this far, is by stealing from you, creating adversity in your life, taking away any achievements, any triumphs that you've had, by creating all of these burdens for you to deal with each and every day. We have new vision. They knew that you were moving in a new direction that was going to be very successful. That you had a new vision in life. Maybe you were going through a transformation, maybe a journey, and these people tried everything and anything to stop you from transforming into the beautiful person that you did, into the beautiful person God was putting you through that awakening, through that journey to become. So, this is who they stepped on in the long run. This is who they did it to. Because they were trying to disrupt the plan that Source had for you. Holy macaroni. Holy fuck. We have faith. They tried to knock your faith. They tried to keep you so down and out and with so many burdens in your life that you wouldn't have faith in Source. But they never could take that away from you. And it actually grew stronger and stronger with every deceit, with every hidden agenda, with every lie, with every manipulation. Your faith only grew stronger in Source. So whose Source is? Source is yours. Source backs you. You became the person Source was putting you on this journey, on this difficult journey to go down, to become. And you did, because you remained faithful and you knew you could get through anything and everything. But these fire signs, these air signs, and this earth signs fucked with Source, trying to disrupt Source's plan. And now they have to face the karma for it. Holy macaroni. They didn't want you to feel accepted. They wanted you to feel like the outsider, that nobody accepted you, your thoughts, your ideas, your gifts. They were trying to single you out like this one piece of pie out of this group. But when they were doing that, they were doing it to Source himself. Because they were interrupting the journey, the transformation, and the plan that Source had for you. And it was for you to be accepted because you are an earth angel. You're here to speak for God. You're here to allow people to connect to God and move away from the devil. And they try to take that away by singling you out. And they did for a very long time. But you continue to have your faith. You continue to move forward. And you have gone through your transformation. And Source is now turning the wheels. Like this circle right here. The wheels are turning, baby. You were down here. Everybody was up here. Everybody made you down here. Now the wheels have turned. You're up here. And everybody's down here. But the wheel won't continue to turn in their favor. It's always going to be in your favor. Third house perception, speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussions, surroundings, sociability. I feel like some of these people were your siblings, your parents, your cousins, your friends. This card represents a Gemini. This could have been a love interest of yours. We have the 11th house, the edge. Friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, the future. It speaks of your friendships. It speaks of group creativity, your community, humanity in general. This is a sign of Aquarius. Freeing yourself. This place of centered awareness is the seat of the witness, the seat of self. That is the only seat from which you can let go. Freeing yourself. We have going beyond. What if consciousness were to be removed, its focus from your personal set of thoughts, your personal set of emotions, and your personal limited sensory input, would you become untethered from the bonds of the personal self and be set free to explore beyond? We have be true to yourself. Because you were true to yourself. That's why you're being granted the wishes. That's why this situation is coming out. This is why you're being granted to know exactly who did what to you. Because no matter what they have done to you, no matter what they have said about you, no matter what they have taken from you, you have always been true to yourself. We have support in reverse. So, these people that did this to you took all of their support away. They left you alone to deal with everything by yourself. You were not supported in your ideas. You were not supported in love. You were not supported in friendship, in anything, financial, nothing. They took it all away from you because they wanted to try to change the fucking journey, the path that Source had you on. So they no longer will receive support from anyone else. You will now gain support from the people around you, and they will lose all the support that they've had their entire life because they have to feel what you felt. We have Grandfather Sky, and I will be reading this one out of the book, so give me a minute to find it, please. I wasn't... This is out of my Native Spirits Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite decks. Let me see here. If I could spell, it would help. Grandfather Sky. There we go. Your native spirits want you to know when you receive the Grandfather Sky card, you're entering into an expansive cycle. Do not hold back and repress what you feel. Your body and spirit will become drained. If you strive to meet someone's expectations but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes dull. If you allow your emotions and needs the freedom to be spontaneously expressed, waves of incredible energy will expand inside of you, running on your own resources. It's easy to become drained, however, letting the divine light of the Creator flow through easily replenishes you and your soul. The journey to deepen your connection to the Grandfather Sky and bring an expansive energy into your life, stand outdoors with your arms reaching up to the sky. One of the fastest ways to bring joy and bounty into your life is through gratitude. Allow thankfulness to surge through you up into the heavens. And because you are that person that gives gratitude for each and everything in your life, each and everything that you find beautiful, each and every little thing that you have. And that's why those people will never be able to express gratitude. They'll never feel what it really feels like to be very grateful for anything in their life. We have Warrior of the Heart. Your native spirits want you to know the greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away. But there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be eliminated by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that, fearless. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway, Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of your limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You are a light bearer for others. The journey. List everything that you are afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. We have don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. So your ancestors are telling you, if you have a lot of things coming into your life, that maybe a lot of opportunities, a lot of new people, don't just jump on the first bandwagon that comes in. Take your time. Use your intuition. Cats are so intuitive. They're independent, and they really can take care of themselves. And with the cat being represented on this, this is what you stand for. You don't need somebody to come in and take care of you. You can do it on your own. Allow your intuition to guide you in every fucking decision you make from this point on. It's very important. We have problems that have been held back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. So if there has been problems due to these people creating this situation for you, know that your ancestors are fucking taking care of it. They are blocking you from anything, any type of harm, any black magic, anything that would cause you harm. They're reflecting it off you, sending it back to these people. But they are working hard to make your situation come together and to definitely get the truth out in whatever truth there is in this situation. My next card is from my Talking to Heavens deck. I apologize. I wasn't quite prepared, I guess, for this reading. I like to read the meanings out of this also because I think the messages are powerful. I feel healthier and happier. I can now do amazing things I never dreamed were possible. And it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body, except I'm so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. So I can do acrobats if I want. I can fly, I can jump as high as the mountains, and I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. The main thing that I want to emphasize, to you, though, is that all the aches, pains, and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, see, and walk like a healthy young person now. All the limitations of a physical body are gone, and I am enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it is built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. So if you lost anyone recently, or this can represent any of your ancestors, because these are messages from your ancestors. I don't know if I really said that at the beginning, but they're telling you who fucked you over, how they fucked you over, and they're also giving you advice in life. So if you had, I'll use my life as an example. My mother, she smoked from the age of like 12 till the day she died. And she smoked a lot. I mean, I'm saying she smoked 3 to 4 packs a day. She was a very heavy smoker. And the last of her days, and quite a while, she couldn't walk from one room to the next room because she had emphysema so bad she could not breathe. Now, thinking of myself, I smoke. And you think that watching my mother be in that condition would have made me stop then. But receiving this message, I know that this is a message for me. And it doesn't even have to be in that type of health. It could be mental health, physical, emotional, sexual health, anything, that we want to, or fits into our scenario of this situation. The next one is, now I have no pain. And the message is, you worried whether I suffered in my passing, and I'm here to tell you that all physical pain is connected to the body. Now that my body has been laid to rest, I am completely pain-free. Before, movement was slow and cumbersome, but now I'm so light and free that I can be wherever I want with just a thought. Part of my life review has been to examine the source of my previous physical pain and to take responsibility without guilt for my role in manifesting those conditions. I now see that the path of pain was a choice my soul made, and I'm learning great lessons from compassion and empowerment from that path. We have wise one, grow within your current situation. So let your current situation make you wise. Allow it to make you grow. And when you do, you're going to become this wise person on this card. If we take every lesson, every obstacle, every challenge that is put in our way and look at it as a lesson for us to gain wisdom and to grow as a human being, then that's when we are connecting with Source. We are connecting with our higher self. We are able to connect with the lessons that we are supposed to learn during this lifetime. We have winter. Take care of your needs. So stop worrying about everyone else's needs and start taking care of your needs. Because your needs are just as important as everyone else's, even if you don't feel that way. Please know that your needs are more important to allow you to be able to give to other people properly. So make sure that you're meeting your needs first, and then you can project whatever else is left out into the world. And I'm not saying being selfish and being an asshole, but you need to take care of yourself. You have been on a difficult journey that people have literally fucked you over in every walk of life. But you are now on that wheel, and the wheel is turned in your favor. But you need to learn to take care of your needs, to keep going where you're going, to allow yourself to connect with Spirit and allow yourself to grow like Spirit wants you to. That is the message today. The next card I pulled is from my Seasons of the Witch deck, and it is apples. And it says, we all know the story of Snow White. Set this down. Snow White taking the apple from her stepmother, who, as a sweet old crone, masqueraded as a sweet old crone, It's a wise old tale that's existed long before Disney ever made it into a movie, and a warning that things are not always as they seem. Sometimes our greatest enemy is hiding behind the mask of a savior. Death is infused into something meant to give us life, and someone pretending to be our friend is luring us into a trap. There are rotten people in the world who will take advantage of those who trust without pause. They come bearing gifts to gain your trust. Their faces are in all shapes, sizes, and colors. These people always get their due, one way or another. When the apple appears in your spread, it is a warning to pause before making a decision about someone or a situation. You do not have all the facts yet, and there could be danger for you now. Betrayal and deception are likely, so be vigilant. You must tread carefully until everything comes to light. This is especially true for you if you have pulled the seduction card. Someone may be taking advantage of you or setting you up for failure. So if you've had anyone recently come into your life that is offering to do something nice or offering to help you do something, fuck them. Say fuck you. Just walk away. Do not buy into their bullshit. I know this is a huge fucking message for me. I know exactly what they're telling me, and it's bullshit. Bat. Many people believe that bats bats to be blind, but they see, using their ears to attune to vibrations and sense things. Your intuition can see beyond your eyesight, picking up on things the rational mind can sometimes miss. There has been a wonderful movement in the world to deepen intuition. Intuition isn't just about saying my spirit guides told me. It's about genuinely trusting that inner voice to guide you in the dark. You need space to go to the dark places so that you can put your inner knowing to the test. Doing your work is not about saying or staying away from the dark thoughts or bad things. It's about knowing how to pull yourself out of the darkness when you get there. It is about being able to walk through the dark without losing your light. You are being guided to tap into the hidden realms of your subconscious. When bats come flying into your reading, it's time to peek into the dark caves and spaces. It's time for you to dig into your spirituality, facing the good and the bad and the ugly. Bat advises you to stop trying and start allowing your intuition to guide you. Always allow yourself to feel energy moving through you and your surroundings. Feel for the vibrations you can come into contact with and let that be your guide. Genuinely, doing spiritual work isn't always glamorous. Sometimes it requires you to get deep and ugly, but above all, it requires you to be honest. Honesty means going into the dark rooms where you have tried to hide. And those are the messages I have for you, Pile 1. I hope they resonated with you. I hope that it gave you insight on who has fucked you over. These have been messages from your ancestors guiding you in the right direction. I am going to pause this video so I can set up for Pile 2. Give me just a minute, please.